So anyone of you here feeling tired? Yes, tired, pagod? Yes, because the heat, sometimes very hot, mainit, and making you pagod and tired. And if you don't have the aircon, like my place, then no aircon, it's too hot, and then puyat, lacking of sleep. So it's very hard, when hot and something. But when this is only physical things, but what happens if something else makes you tired, which is all the burden, all the emotional burden and spiritual burden, especially in your relationship between in the families, between your asawa or your asawa, and then tired listening the same story that come to you and looks like people blame you, paulit-ulit na ang kwento, nakakainis, na nakasawa, just like repeat and repeat, make you tired. And when I was reflecting today's gospel, Jesus simply said, "Come to me. Come to me who you are labor, you are weary, overburdened with everything that you've done in your life, because life is mahirap na. Life is hard and having burden everything in you, but how we overcome our tiredness, everything in your life, especially after pandemic. I just listened to people that crisis in the family because the financial issues, maraming utang, need to lot of debts in the life, and then also children behave not well, and then a lot of things in the families that are going on. Sometimes because the problem inside of you is you very hard to sleep, puyat, because you're tired, lacking of sleep. Because sleep is important. Because sometimes in my spiritual direction with my spiritual director, always the first thing usually he asks, my spiritual director asks, how's your sleep? Because if you have a good sleep, means actually you have mind and peace in mind and heart. But if you have difficult in sleeping, so probably something else going on in your mind, in your heart, because problems and difficulties in life. And very important that Jesus said today, "Come to me, all you are labor and are burdened, and I'll give you rest." And the next one is very important. "Take my yoke upon you and learn." Learn from Jesus. Learn from Jesus, because Jesus is meek, is gentle, because Jesus has the humble of heart. How Jesus is gentle, how Jesus is meek, how Jesus is humble of heart. And we know that this is my base and my own experience. Every time I feel overburdened because the task as a priesthood, because I'm the formators in the seminary house, lots going on. I myself, if I fell into sins also, I just come to Jesus, especially in sacrament of reconciliation, sacrament of confession. There we just unload our burden because of sins, because our weakness. Come to Jesus. That's the word that come to me always. "Vincent, you look tired because you a lot of things going on in your life. Come to me. Come to Jesus." And I just come to Jesus through the sacrament of reconciliation, through the adoration. Come and have rest. Because in the Psalm said that because God is full of mercy, and no anger. Because we know in the sacrament of reconciliation, walang judgment. There is no judgment, there is no condemnation, there is no punishment, there is no question why you've done this one. Always mercy and forgiveness. So it's very important for us in our spiritual life when you're feeling overburdened because of sins, the signs if you lack of sleep, hard to sleep, maybe something's going on. Come to Jesus. So my brothers and sisters, simple message for us, learn from Jesus. Meek and humble of heart, gentle of heart, because Jesus will give you rest, give peace inside your heart. Amen.